This is a mail order catalogue from a company called Truck King, which a lot of you guys that have been on for years will remember, but maybe some of you newcomers have never heard of them. And in this video we can have a look at the prices. Now, I can't find the date of when this catalogue was actually printed, so if anyone's got any idea on that, this is the revised 5th edition. Now, hopefully some of you will find this interesting. Let's have a little look. This is just a little bit of blurb. Okay, what we got here? Top selling basic model, the Midland, $39.95. This one here, $69.95. I never remember Midlands by their model names, to be honest. And there's one here that me myself have not heard of, and I mean I've been on for like 39 years. Special edition matte black housing with gold plate controls. Maybe some of you guys might have one of them, so you know, leave a comment below if you have. Just going to skip through the pages and see if there's anything. This will be interesting to some. This here, as you can see, it's got the antenna, the battery pack. It's what we call nowadays the Midland Porter Pack. £89. That's the price just here. You've got a Eurosonic handheld here, 75 quid, 69 quid. But there is some classic bits of equipment in this catalogue, absolute classic bits. You've got a G-Sun, another G-Sun, Eurosonics. Not familiar with these, to be honest. This rig here, the Alpha 4000, £145. It says a deluxe model based on the very popular Rotel RVC 240. That is correct, they were very popular. The Donita Mark V, this one, never had one of them. I think I might have had one of the old Maxcoms. Well, a bit of a clue to the date is this Midland 104. It's got the CEPT channels on it. Now, I don't know when they were legalised, but I may well look that up after the video and put it in a description. Again, if you know days and dates, let me know in the comments. Alpha 4000, so many rigs with different names, but they're all the same. A deluxe model based on the very popular RVC 240, same as that other rig. DNT 4000 handheld, £65. I was actually given this by a very kind subscriber. Eurosonic, Jason's, DNT handhelds. These little handhelds with only 2 channels, powered by 1 9-volt battery. What we got, this is just basically rubber ducks, EEPROM boards, 32 quid. Speech processor module. I had one of them fitted in my Cobra 148, worked very well on sideband. I don't think it was that exact board. One of the local amateurs used to design his own. Got various little kits here, receivers, medium wave test transmitter. And for you new guys, you know, it might be a bit bored, you know, it's worth looking because this is part of the history of your hobby. Various meters, integrated circuits. And that this has got a couple of classics in here. The Thunderpole 3, which was very popular in its day, and I actually know where there's one still on someone's roof. And you've got like your half-wave GP, 18 quid. A 5/8 wave, which is only £1.95 dearer, 19.95. You've got your silver rods and all that. Now this is again, it's a Truck King summer update. This microphone here, I'll bring it over in actual fact. It's the Astatic Night Eagle, £89. I've got to be honest, I never had one. And then you've got the, here, see it says the new Sirio 827, £79. Great antennas. Again, to any of you old timers or even you new lads, this will be an insight into prices. Most of you, or all of you, should have heard of the Teardrop Astatic. Summer special, £42. Now you're looking at £142 second hand. We got the K40, which was a very good antenna in its day. They're still good really now. Special price, £36. And what's this here? Now here is a Cobra 148 Gtldx. And they're selling cases. The top case £5.95, bottom case £5.95, front panel without the inlay £7.95, and the inlay, which is the bit with all the writing on it, £6.50. They used to sell all the knobs. Now we've got an amplifier here, the Lem Leopard L200, £42. 100 watts output. I never had one of them, if I'm honest. but I did buy from this very shop when it was based in Watford, a ZETAGI B300. Okay, we're back to the page with the Thunderpole 3. Now if any of you guys shopped in Truck King when they were based in Watford, or when they moved to Letchworth, again, leave a comment. And you got the Mini GP, I had one of them. Now I did buy a 3 element beam from Truck King. Now this one here is quoted as a 4 element, yet it's only showing 3 elements, so and how much was that? $69.95. Half wave dipole, $10.95. Now this is something that I actually went in Truck King and bought myself, and it was this. The Sirio 2012. It's got an encapsulated coil and 12 radials, ground planes, whatever you want to call them. Now I also did have one of these, the Vector 4000, but I bought that locally. Superb bit of kit. Then there's another well-known classic antenna that you never hear of, or very rarely hear nowadays, the Sirio Starduster, £22. The Sirio Boomerang, suitable for balcony work, etc. Now again, there's some classics in here. This being one of them. The Astroplane, 35 quid. A guy local to me back in the 80s had one and it was brilliant. I don't know, this Ringo. This was probably the beam that I bought. That's a 3 element. I can't remember the name, if I'm honest. You're talking about a lot of years ago. Now this is a page here that I used to marvel over. Me and my friend, we had all sorts of hopes and dreams from this page, because we used to be into DXing. You got the PDL2, $159.99. Now they were very popular with DXers. The Moonraker 4, it's like a 4 element quad, £249. Now the one me and my friend was thinking of going halves on was this beast here, the Moonraker 6. It was more of a pipe dream than anything, because the boom on it I believe is about 30 feet alone. Oh yeah, it says here 31.5 feet long. And you got like your basic T and K brackets. K40 here. Then you've got the Les Wallen modulator, £14. Now I believe that Les Wallen is still producing the modulator. And you've got the modulator 2. I don't think I had one of them. I had the base loaded one, and I had the super, what we used to call the super modulator. It's base loaded and centre loaded. There's a lot of aerials here. Most of these you probably won't hear of nowadays unless someone's using one. Now don't forget guys, if I'm turning pages a bit quicker than what you can read, you can always pause the video. Nothing here really stands out apart from this, the DB27. Most of us have had a DB27 at some point. Sirio Delta. Nothing here sort of leaps out at me like this Sirio Space Shuttle, for argument's sake. I don't remember them being mentioned either back in the day or since, but obviously someone had one. This antenna here, the Sirio High Power 3000, I had the later version. It was called the Megawatt 3000. I think it's exactly the same, $29.99. Various mobile antennas, all under different sort of names. Most of these were all known commonly as fire sticks. This one here, it's called a Solarcon adjuster match. Well, there was a very popular one, I believe it was called a dialer match. I've had this mobile antenna, the Wilson 1000, bought it in Virginia when I went to America. Various mounts. Now this is a page I wanted to come to. This is the amplifier. Me and my friend both went halves on it, and that survived for probably 10 years plus. Very good, very reliable amp. Though we treat it nice. We had a fan on it, a good SWR on it, and never overdrive it. These other ones, I sort of remember, they might have come up in deals. This one here, the Ham International LA 120. I believe I had one of them in part of a deal, but I only had it for a couple of days and then it moved on. Not forgetting the ZETAGI 550p. Never had one of them. They're the big brother to the B300. Various SWR meters. Now this is interesting. You've got a basic Altai SWR meter, £8.95. You can still get a basic swirl meter for around about the 15 quid, so they've not particularly gone up. Various meters here. Where is it? I did have this one years ago, the ZETAGI HP 1000 Transmatch. Allegedly it would match a kilowatt. No, I never had a kilowatt to run through mine. In this catalogue, the 69 quid, I believe I paid a little bit more. I bought mine from Rocket Radio. Last time I looked, they were about 140, 150, gone up a hell of a lot. And you've got like your various extension speakers. Not something I've ever focused on really. If I needed an extension speaker, I'd just buy a cheap one. I just want about hear me read. I don't need it to sound like a mobile phone or whatever. Here we go again. I'll see if I can't zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure how clearly you guys can read the writing. On the Astatic Teardrop. I might even be able to bring it in a bit closer for you, just for a laugh. £48, my word. If I could go out and buy one of them today, I would. Then you've got this one, which is also reasonably popular, the Minuteman. They had like quite a crunchy audio, a little bit like the old Silver Eagle, which is this tool here, £89. These mics on this page are absolutely classic mics from back in the day. This one here I actually owned, and in all honesty I'm a big fan of Astatic mics, but to be fair I didn't really rate it as high as what I thought it was going to be. It was alright. Let's bring it back out again. What we got here? Various mics. K40 dynamic mic. I don't even know there was such a thing, if I'm honest. I remember this one, the K40 speech processor, £42. Echo mic, we'll say no more on that. This Altai mic was sold under many names, one of them being, I think, Handmaster. I'm sure some of us might have had one or two of these Delta Echo Masters. Various mic plugs, going from 4-pin right up to what looks like 8-pin. £2.95 this one, 8-pin. And you've got like a selection of power leads. 2-pin lead, £2.95. For the light duty leads, they're about the same price now, give or take a little bit. Crocodile clips, £1.10. Your various like SO239 or PL259 type adapters. You've got a T here, a male connector, £1.20. Double female adapter, £1.10. They've not gone up extortionately since. VHF beam, that's not really applicable to CB. Just really a skip through this. Oh, it's PMR and taxi. That's probably a scanner. And I think the rest of the book will probably go on to scanning and truck accessories. Scanners like your disc cones and that. I wonder if you guys had any of these. Yeah, it's this sort of truck. I think these are all like 12 volt TVs. for the truckers out there, voltage reducers, fans. Yeah, general sort of tight your lorry up type things with like little lights. If you really flash, you could have chrome on your wheels. Well, there you go guys, so it looks like about all of the CB stuff in here, but I've been unable to find a date. Still got the mail order form in here. Maybe some of you have got this same catalogue hidden away in your CB memorabilia pile, but if not, I hope you've enjoyed. Taking a little step back in time, so it's got to be 25 years ago when Truck King was in Watford. If any of you guys know any days and dates when they moved out of Watford, or when their mail order catalogue, the revised 5th edition, was released, do let me know and I'll add that to the description. Well, for now guys, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I've got plenty more CB radio memorabilia items. This also was in the thing. I'm just scanning it to see if there's any date. No. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Look out for the next video.